guys, it's reenactment day here, and the footage you are about to see is of the reenactment I just went to. I met 4 people there that watched my videos, which was pretty cool to see. But I got got a good amount of footage that you guys will be able to see, but not too much because I had to be historically accurate most of the time, and holding the camera is not really historically accurate. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. At the end, I'm going to be going over all the new gear I got at the reenactment. So, I will see you guys at the end of the video then.
Audio Jungle.
They're not bigger first. Yeah.
So now, this is post-reading. I have gotten good amount of stuff, which I'm going to be showing here. The stuff will be, again, shown in the gear I've collected for the month. But I'll also show it here in this video as well. So, starting off, I have got an original World War I U.S. Brody helmet for really good price. And it has the original chin strap, well, the civil defense chin strap. But as you see, it was repurposed as civil defense, has no liner in it, sadly, which I'm going to take the liner from my reproduction helmet, put it into here, and maybe if I can find a liner, a Kelly helmet liner, I'll put it in the reproduction helmet. But I'll transfer the liner, the World War I liner, into this helmet. But as you see, repurposed as civil air defense. You can see also how they are not split pins. These are just rivets. There are no markings that I can see. They're probably painted over, which is pretty common for this. Not too much rust, but it is a little. The paint's all scratched and all that, but probably sand off a little bit of the rust, paint it back green to the correct military color, and put a liner in it, making this back to World War I style. So I'm really happy with this. It's a great find, and surprisingly fits pretty well without the liner as compared to the M1 helmet. So that is one thing that I got. Another thing that I got is this holster. This holster is dated 1916. The leather is in beautiful shape. It is not dry. It is not falling apart. Even the dye on the leather is great. The finish is still pretty shiny. The only problem that I found with this is this little locking bit is coming out of these, Like right now I can just pull it out and put it back in, but probably put a little bit of glue on the bottom of it, put it back in, just so nobody can see it, and it will hold in fine. But this is dated 1916. Is a beautiful, beautiful holster. Now, of course, what is a holster without the pistol belt that goes along with it? This is the pistol belt that I got. I think it's from World War One. There's writing on it. I can't really make it out too well, but I think it's World War One because of this buckle right there. How it's more flat than the other one. I got this one because my other belt is falling apart. Nothing that I had to do with it, but it was all corroded when I got it in dry. The paint on the holes are in great shape, and buckle is brass, I can tell. Some of the paint's wearing off of it, but there's no corrosion. The canvas still feels like brand new canvas. A couple stains on it, but it is in really great shape for probably over 100 years. Probably about almost 100 years as well. So, got that as well. I also picked up an entire a World War I dated pistol magazine pouch. Now you can tell it's World War I because of the bottom bits, how they're kind of lined like that for to make the holster. No, to make the magazine fit better. I forgot the word magazine. Wow. Another way you can tell it is World War I is it is dated 1918. Right there, as you may see. Again, beautiful shape. The paint is mostly still on the lift the dots, but it's like wearing off the back button here and off the top lift the dots, which shows a little bit of use, but not much. Now, one thing that was really amazing with this pouch is it came with the original paper on how to take care of your magazine. If you take a look at that, it's beautiful condition. You can still read it. It describes how the water on the steel can make the magazine rust, and you want to oil it. and you want to try and keep this dry so it doesn't rust. But comes with the original paper in the inside the pouch, which I find absolutely amazing. And all this stuff I got for a very good deal. Like, this stuff usually goes probably for over 100, close to 100 or over 100 a piece, and I got it for, I got pretty much each item was about 20 bucks or less. Now, going with the holster, the belt, and the magazine holster comes the standard 1911 airsoft gun. This is a 1911 A1 airsoft gun. I'm planning on using this for events because, first of all, it's an airsoft gun, and I wouldn't really be using a real 1911 on the field, because I'd just be sticking with standard infantry, and because I'm not an officer. But this is mostly just a display piece. This is all metal. Magazine is full size, but magazine is plastic. It's mostly metal. Pretty much everything you see here on the outside, except for the handles, is metal. And pretty much the main thing that I really like about it is you can actually pull back the hammer and or pull back the top and charge it. Now, it is spring loaded, so it's single shot. You have to fire it, cock it again, fire it. But again, at a reenactment, would not be using this much. It would just be in the holster as a display piece. Now, what makes this a A1 compared to just a regular 1911 is the back bit right here. I keep forgetting the name of it. It's a bit longer, so the hammer doesn't come down and nick you, which the old one used to have a problem with that. And it also has another safety on the side right here. Both safeties work, which I find cool. Back in the back palm safety, if I push that down and this safety is engaged, it won't work. And if this is disengaged, but I'm not pressing down, still doesn't work. But if I'm pushing down on both, or if I'm pushing down on the one and this one's disengaged, it fires. So that is a really cool thing. I got this for a really good price as well. Pretty cheap, but again, all metal and just a display piece, which makes it really nice. And also in the holster, it looks, putting it in the holster, I gotta engage one safety so the slide doesn't slide back. Fits in the holster very nicely. I just don't button it right now because of the condition of the button, but fits in nicely. You can pull it out. Very nice airsoft gun. So moving on, I gotta take some of the stuff off the desk. Quote desk, this is just a foot locker. I got an original pair of, well, not an original, original style pair of dog tags. You can see that the dog tags have the little nick in them right there. And they have my old name, serial number, all that fun stuff on it. Now, one piece that I really like is an original 48 star flag. Beautiful shape. There's no tears, there are no rips, there are no puncture marks. It is in beautiful shape for the age of it. I will be replacing this flag with this flag at some point. Probably you'll see that in the next video. And beautiful find. I don't know where to find the date on it, but if there even is one. But again, a nice original 48 star flag. And next of all, I got an original Haversack pack tail. At the front, made some mistakes on mine where I couldn't use it. Like these two bits on the bottom, there was only one. There weren't two. But so nice, got this nice original pack tail. I think it's dated either 1941 or some date in the 30s. Hard to make out. But comes with the leather strap too, which I'd like. Probably put a little bit of oil on it just to preserve it. But I still might use the at the front leather just so I don't damage this one. So great find again. All the markings are still on it. As you see, the big nice US. And now that I have a pack tail, I can make new videos like how to pack your haversack with a pack tail and how to attach the pack tail to the haversack. So that opens up a whole lot of videos, and I can just carry more stuff while traveling with my haversack. And now I got a poncho. This is a poncho shelter half from the 1950s, but they are identical to the World War II variant. The only difference of the poncho is it has a hood. Right there. But I can just easily take the hood and fold it into the poncho, making it invisible and making the poncho the World War II style. This is dated 1953, I think. Should be, nope, 55. 1955. No tears or holes in it anywhere, which is nice. And Burke, from my attempt at history, has another one of these, and we want to try and make a shelter half out of this now. So, nice shelter half, great shape. And lastly, a Espit stove. Post-war, you can tell by the teeth, and on it says made in Germany. But, well, it says made in Germany in English. But it is very early post-war, you know, right after the war, pretty much. And so I decided to get one of these because these were pretty much the most captured item because of how useful they were. You can easily just open it up, put your can of food or your cup on top, a little fuel tablet, and you can adjust the size for smaller items, bigger items. I'll get some fuel tablets and I'll be able to use this in places like the trench and at reenactments. Sorry for the quick interruption of the video. I forgot to mention about something real quick. Last thing I also got, something small, is my unit's presidential citation pin. It's very nice. It is an original and pretty much completes my dress uniform with all the pins. And now we go back to the normal footage that I recorded before. Now, speaking of the previous video that you might have seen, or the previous clips, I had to deal with trying to be historically accurate in front of the public. So that's why some of the footage is a little bit shaky and a little bit not the best, because I had to kind of hold the camera, hold the GoPro kind of here, and have my hand mostly over it, covering almost everything but the camera lens, so you can see. But I was able to get a decent amount of footage. Some of the footage I got from other people, which I appreciate. And at the event, I got to see 4 people that watched my videos, which was pretty cool to meet them in person. And my channel has gotten big enough that people actually recognize me. But I hope you enjoyed the previous video. One thing that I did not get to film was the dance at the end of the night. There were 2 dances, one on Friday and one on Saturday. I was too busy just kind of being in the dance. I didn't want to kind of break the mood with like a big camera or anything. But I used my original camera, got some pictures, which still have not been developed. They need to develop the film, and you'll see how that turns out. But pretty much the 2 dances, one on Friday, which was pretty much reenactors only, and one on Saturday, which was everybody would come, and it was cool. They had swing music. Almost everybody was in period clothing. I was in my dress uniform along with the rest of my unit, and the women were in the nice 40s dresses, and it was cool to see. Well, I hope you enjoyed the footage of Reading, and I'm glad I was able to go to the event. It was very amazing. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any video ideas, put them down in the comments. If you have any questions on Reading, put them down in the comments too. And if you saw me at Reading, you can put it also down in the comments too, saying, hey, I saw you there, or something like that. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.